We are Pia Orlean
and Cullen Baird Smith,
bringing wisdom from the stars through our Pleiadian friends, Laarkmaa.
Hello, dear ones. We are Laarkmaa, and we are here to help you on your evolutionary journey. We wish to speak to you about the expansion of your awareness for the new reality. You have been blinded for a very long time through the illusion of third dimension, thinking that everything evolves according to scientific principles that are limited in what they have been taught to your children and you yourselves. We wish you to know that the big reality is much more expansive, joyful, blissful, and full of order and sense than what you are experiencing now. You are experiencing chaos, confusion, the split of duality everywhere you look, dynamic tension in everything that you feel. Here in the third dimension, duality rules, and through that duality, you are being given the opportunity to expand who you are by feeling that tension, allowing you to explore extremes that help you to understand varying aspects of each polar opposite. You have light and dark, hot and cold, male and female, and your personal favorites, good and bad. However, we tell you, all things work together in unity. So there is really no such thing as good and bad. It is only your perception. You must understand our favorite saying that even the dark serves the light. It all comes together in full circle of unity when you shift your perspective just a bit. We are here to help you to evolve to the place of understanding that you are peaceful, joyful, and happy beings who are powerful when you allow yourselves to recognize the divinity of who you are. Power cannot be based on old principles of greed, fear, separation, and control. These things are not true power. This is part of your third dimensional illusion. True power is based on love, compassion, trust, and joy. As you are moving through a very confusing time, for humanity has never been in this particular place on your evolutionary journey, we wish to help you understand and clear away some of the confusion. We wish to help you understand by helping you to listen to your own hearts. Everything we say can be tested to see if it matches the truth, simply by seeing what you feel. If you feel a sense of happiness, joy, peace, you can trust that your heart is telling you, yes, this is the direction where you're going. This is the truth. It is quite easy for you to learn to do this with just a little bit of practice. Reality, the true reality, is based on love. Love is the strongest force in the universe. You equate love and light, and they are indeed much the same. If you are in a dark room and you light a match, love dissolves the darkness. So you can see that polarity is dissolved into unity in every polarity that you can imagine. Dark becomes the light. Good can be seen as encompassing all that you perceive as evil when you learn that even the dark serves the light. Even your distinctions between hot and cold can find a middle ground. As you are approaching unity, it would be good for you to begin to see things as more or less instead of this or that. Instead of polarizing the differences between yourself and other, begin to polarize the differences on a continuum based between more and less, and all things blend together more comfortably that way. We wish for you to begin to see, if you choose, that you can see everything by simply looking at it through the vision of your heart, rather than through the thoughts that are attached to belief systems and things you have been trained, conditioned, and taught to believe. All of life is expanding. The planet is moving into an ascended state. It will not always be in the dense form of the earth that you can grasp in your hand. It will not always be in the form that you see as a human body walking around on this planet, for you are part of the planet as well as part of the stars. Yes, the earth is ascending, and you as human beings are ascending also. At least you will if that is your choice. Everything within your power that you must understand is based upon your choice. You must choose conscious thoughts, conscious actions, and thoughtful ways of considering how does what I do affect all others. Most humans have a tendency to express things in terms of what others do to me. Blame, judgment, condemnation, competition. That's the human modality for interchange in relationship at this current moment. But you are moving towards a different way of relating to one another and recognizing who you are. You are moving towards cooperation instead of competition. You are moving towards holding out your hands in unity to one another. You simply must change your perspective a little bit. When you change your perspective to begin to see that other possibilities may be true, then you can expand your vision and your heart will tell you, yes, I can see this another way. And yes, I can do this more lovingly, or I can do that more in cooperation. And you will notice that others are doing the same. There is a great division in the dynamic tension that we have spoken of before and in this conversation today. The dynamic tension pulls between the polar opposites of what you perceive as good and bad. What the dynamic tension is doing is teaching you, as we said earlier, to pay attention to how you feel when you notice the opposites, so that you can find a way to appreciate all of the different aspects of everything that is offered in unity. When you begin to see the world and accept with gratitude and appreciation every challenge that comes to you, you begin to understand that challenges are opportunities. All of a sudden you can perceive yourselves no longer as victims of circumstances, but instead as heroes and heroines of your own story. Those who have the courage to say, I will change my viewpoint and look and see what magic happens. You are alchemists. You are magicians. You are beings of light. Shine that light into what you perceive as darkness, and the confusion you are experiencing will clear. There is always an experience of chaos before order is formed. What you must know about the truth of what is occurring is that your perceptions are that chaos is everywhere. That is the experience that you live. But that is part of the birth process in your evolutionary journey. As you birth yourselves into becoming the new humans, the chaos becomes ordered in alignment with the universe, in alignment with the true reality. For there is an order within the universe, yet you cannot see it from your limited third-dimensional perspective. Therefore, your work is to look at your own perspectives about everything and learn to expand your vision and learn to ask, how else can I see this? When you have emotional signals that tell you you are unhappy, afraid, angry, or sad, recognize that those signals are ways of showing you, like signposts, that you yourself are out of balance. This is an opening for you to begin to see how to change your perspective. We have given you before, and we will share with you again, a very simple exercise to use in this time of confusion and perceived chaos. It is quite simple. Breathe in love. Breathe out trust. Breathe in joy. Breathe out compassion. Breathe in love. Breathe out joy. Breathe in trust. Breathe out compassion. Breathe in compassion. Breathe out joy. Breathe in love. Breathe out trust. These 4 things are the foundation of your new ascended form. You are moving towards being in rainbow body as the new humans on an ascended earth. In order to get there, it is necessary that you change your perception. And when your emotions are nudging you that something is not quite in harmony or in balance, you may use this simple exercise until you calm your heart and are able to listen to the wisdom that says, everything is all right. Everything is all right. Everything is expanding exactly as it should. We invite you to listen to us at any time that you wish our perspective to help you open your own viewpoint of the larger and the true reality. For we are here only because we love you and we are supportive of your evolutionary journey. You can check your hearts to find that they resonate with that truth, for it is indeed true. You are great beings, and you are here because you came by choice to fulfill a great destiny and helping humanity to evolve into a greater and more conscious, expanded state that understands and is in alignment with truth as we perceive it, truth of the greater reality of the power of love. Know that your purpose is to be love and that you are fulfilling it with every conscious choice you make. We love you. Good always.
Check out our books, card deck, calendars, and articles at laarkmaa.com. This message was taken from one of our live calls. If you would like to join our future live calls, please join our email list at laarkmaa.com. That's LAARKMAA.com.